This is the Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Butter 23 no sneaker channel des. Every single day I bring you reviews, I bring you news, I bring you information about upcoming sneaker releases, and I do it as fast as I possibly can. If I can squeeze it into 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, I will, and I'll give you fast, relevant information about what's going on in the sneaker world. Mainichi absuru no de mainichi mite kudasai. And today I'm bringing you an absolute banger of a sneaker, or is it? Nobody really knows, because this release isn't coming for quite a while, but we have got some information, we have got some drops online and social media, and we have got some photos of the upcoming Yeezy 451. As I said in the introduction, today's video is all about the upcoming release of the Yeezy 451s, which are scheduled to drop in spring sometime. And I do bring you that daily content and daily information about sneaker releases and sneaker reviews. And this one's a bit strange because it's not a sneaker that anybody knows much about. However, tomorrow's sneaker is the Nike Adapt BB, which everybody's all over and is hyped all over the place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you don't miss out on tomorrow's epic review of the Nike Adapt BBs and any review thereafter. 明日は Nike Adapt BB のレビューをしますので、ぜひ登録ボタンをクリックしてお知らせベルもクリックをすると明日の動画を見えるようにお願いします。毎日ドロップするので毎日見てください。登録をするとその毎日のコンテンツをミスしないようにお願いします。So the Yeezy 451s, what do we know about it? What's happening? Who's heard what? Well, I heard the information about this for the very first time from a good friend of mine, sneaker YouTuber, the son of some man. He drops content as often as he possibly can. Just like Tokyo Butter 23, he works full time. And just like Tokyo Butter 23, he has a young family at home. So dropping content is really, really hard. But one of his latest contents, he talked about the Yeezy 451. And I was like, what is that? So I did some checking. I had a look around. And the first thing that I saw was a tweet from Kanye West when he talked about the designer and what the designer has been doing with the outsole of the 451s. And if you have a look at this picture up here, you can see that the outsole is very chunky and very like the Yeezy 500s and very like the Yeezy 700s. However, where it differs is that outsole wraps around and intrudes on the upper in a way I haven't seen a sneaker do before. It's a phenomenal looking design, and if that outsole gets to production, it's going to be an utterly unique sneaker in the Yeezy line. Now, the Yeezy line is already unique. The silhouettes themselves are unique and absolutely futuristic and innovative, but the colorways as well on top of those silhouettes are unique too. But looking at these 451s, they're taking it a step further still and going into somewhere where sneakers have never been before. A phenomenal looking outsole for sure. Let's hope it makes it through to production. Now, the second place that I've got some information about this sneaker is online, where people have been posting colorways that are either inspired by rumors and what people think is going to happen, rumors from Adidas themselves and rumors from places like Hypebeast where they have information and they're dripping it out there to us little by little, or just people going wild with their imagination and coming up with some things. And what I want to show you first is these colorways that people have been coming up with and suggested colorways for what the Yeezy 451 might look at. Now, looking at these guys right here, it does look like an incredible sneaker. It does look a bit sort of bottom heavy, so the sole is a lot wider than the upper. So it'll be interesting to see how that feels on foot and looks on foot. But these colorways here really do pop, and it could be the boost, pun intended, that the Yeezy line needs, because declining sales and declining hype have been hurting the Yeezy line for the last 6 months. And that was true this very week when the Yeezy triple whites dropped on Saturday. Now, I checked in at 10 o'clock and I thought about buying them, but I did say when I reviewed this sneaker that I did not want to buy it and I wasn't going to cop it. And then I checked in again 6 hours later and the full size run was still available 6 hours later. Unheard of with Yeezy 6 months ago when they were selling out in 10 minutes. Now, 6 hours later, the full size run is still there. But this 451 might just be what the Yeezy line needs to get some hype back and get some mystique back to the line. And having said that, what Adidas need to guard against is oversaturation. There are too many Yeezy drops. They've gone from being a unique sneaker to being a little bit run-of-the-mill every day. A lot of people have the Yeezys, especially the V2 350s, and that is called oversaturation saturation when there are too many of the sneakers in the market, and they've gone from being interesting and unique to being daily and sort of mundane, and everybody's got a pair. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. They are priced pretty high, so it's hard for everybody to get a pair. But they've lost that luster. They've lost that sort of mystique about them. But these 451s could be just what they need to bring that back to the Yeezy brand. So my final question is, what do you think out there? Do you think these 451s are going to go from the design table to production the way they look, the way people are predicting? Some people are guessing, some people have inside information. You saw that tweet from Kanye West. I mean, he couldn't be closer to the center of the Yeezy brand. And you saw that tweet from him about the outsole and what it's going to look like. It's pretty exciting if this is where that brand's going to go. So check out in spring 2019 and see if the Yeezy 451s are going to drop the way they look here. And let me know in the comments down below if you think A, they will drop this way, and B, if they did drop this way, are you going to cop yourself a pair? Let me know in the comments down below. As I said at the top of this video, tomorrow it's all about the Nike Adapt BBs which are dropping, and that in itself is another innovative sneaker. And I have a lot to say about that sneaker because I've got a long history of Nike and technology and trying to use those technologies that Nike comes out with in my daily life and in my exercise routines. It's been a bit hit or miss, so check it tomorrow for that review of the Adapt BBs. For now, I just ask you to click that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on content. Remember the notification bell, and I will see you for sure tomorrow. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのvideoです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.